Coming right up is Indy News number 182. We're going to go around the Indy universe and we're going to stop off at IDW. Big super secret crossover coming to the kids' books over at IDW. We're going to tell you what that is. Big crossover. Also, we're going to go over to Image and talk about Invincible 111 and how that's going to flip the script on everything in the Invincible universe. We're going to talk about The Field, which started off as a Twitter joke and is going to wind up on newsstands all across the country. Warren Ellis and Image Comics are doing Trees, which is all about killer trees. I swear to God, that's what it's about. And we're going to wrap it all up with Archie, the most progressive publisher in comics, is going to have a new writer come on board. We're going to let you know who she is. And if you watch HBO, you will recognize the name. All that and more right after this.
Moving? Why are we moving? What happened?
No, Bo. Sitting through a double feature is not cardiovascular exercise. Indy News is next.
The definition of preaching to an empty church from a pristine pulpit. Indy Comic Book News, episode 182, Transwarp Escalator.
Oh, is it time? Oh, hi, folks. How you doing? Comic Book News. Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. Bo!
Yes.
I just woke up. What time is it?
It's Indy News time.
Oh, Indy News time. God, those power naps are great. Indy News time, coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my new indie comics are 15% off every day for everyone. It's all my IDW comics, all my Image comics. I'm going on a list here. What else?
And Archie.
All my Archie comics. All of them.
Everything's
Always
Archie.
15% off every day for everyone. We're going to start off with IDW and Cartoon Network. Louise Simonson, she's going to write what?
A 6-issue IDW Cartoon Network crossover called Super Secret Crisis Wars, which will feature the Powder Puff Girls, Samurai Jack, Dexter's Laboratory, Ed, and Eddie, and Ben 10. The event will also have 5 one-shot issues coming out this July, written by very, very well-known all-ages writers.
Cool.
For all the kids, come on in.
Yeah, come on down,
Pick
kids.
'em up.
We have a huge selection of kids'
Super
comics here at
Secret
Alternate
Crisis.
Reality, and we will, of course, be carrying that one when it comes out. Meanwhile, over at Image, Invincible number 111 will begin a what?
A darker and more violent turn for the title. The issue
More
is-
so than they've had up till now?
Well, issue number 18 involves someone's head getting split open. So I guess
Exactly.
This is a precursor to the darkness
Oh.
that's coming. And it's all.
You're just getting warmed up.
It'll also be Ryan Otley's 100th straight issue working on the book. So he's been working on the book for 100 issues.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Ed Brisson and Simon Royd's The Field miniseries from Image is based on what?
Brisson thought it would be funny to post on Twitter that he went out one night, got loaded, and found himself 800 miles away from his home.
That's a riot.
And he kept the bit going on Twitter all day long, and so people were going, is he really kidnapped? Or is he jerking our chain? He was jerking our chain, but he said, I could make a comic out of this, and it involves a guy who wakes up in a wheat field wearing nothing but his underwear and no memory of who he is and how he got there. The Field.
The Field.
The Field.
Cool.
It also involved biker gangs and crazy Christians.
If you picked up this month's previews, the March issue
Yeah.
of previews, you saw that one of the covers featured Warren Ellis's The Trees.
Trees.
What's up with the trees?
Trees. No, it's not the trees. It's
Trees are
just
cool.
Trees.
Trees are
Just
cool.
trees.
Trees are
It'll
cool.
be drawn by Jason Howard. It's a science fiction tale about
Yes.
a alien species who apparently look like trees who've been hidden on Earth for 10 years. The first arc is 8 issues.
Only 10 years?
Only 10 years. They've been.
Oh,
they've,
okay.
the copy says they show up and they're standing there and no one notices them and they've been hiding and now all of a sudden they go
Hiding out in the open, huh?
We're hiding out in the open. Let's kill people.
Oh, okay. So killer trees.
Killer trees.
Are they oaks or sequoias?
Probably sequoias. Sequoias are noted to be really nasty.
Yes, they have bad attitudes.
very bad.
If you've ever seen a sequoia, you know they have a very
They're
nasty
very crazy.
attitude.
Willows are wine.
You know what it is?
Willows are whiners. Yes,
don't get
weeping willows, they're
They
whiners.
don't get enough brand.
They don't get enough brand. They need to clean themselves out. Our last story involves Girls. That's
Girls.
the
It's the HBO series.
That's the HBO series. Lena Dunham. She's
Dunham.
a star.
Lena Dunham.
Or Dunn?
Lena Dunham.
Dunham. Dunham.
Emmy Award-winning Lena Dunham.
She is going to write 4 of all publishers.
Archie.
Archie.
She's doing a 4-part Archie in continuity arc starting in 2015. This is one of the first new announcements from the brand new chief creative officer, Roberto Aguirre Sacasa.
I know him.
He started working
He's-
over at
he's-
Marvel. He was
he's
the guy
a
who did
writer.
Spider-Man, where the Spider-Man musical.
He's a script doctor that punched up the Spider-Man
And
musical.
he's
He
a
also
script
did
doctor.
he also did the same thing for the Superman musical from back in
Yeah.
the '60s. He punched that up also for it to be re-released.
He is DC. He's Archie's first only. That they never had a chief creative officer before. And what's really interesting is he's gay. So he's a big deal gay creator who's in charge. He's also playing an Afterlife with Archie's sister book involving Sabrina, because apparently Afterlife with Archie has gone quite well. You know, it's Archie and zombies. And issue number 4 came out this week, and they said very, very bad things happened.
Yes, well, everything bad has happened in Riverdale and Archie Afterlife.
Archie got a
Nothing
pimple.
good has happened in Archie Afterlife
It's
to Riverdale.
Archie's and zombies.
Archie got a pimple?
No.
No. Think
Walking Dead
comes to
with
Riverdale.
Archie's. Yeah, think Archie.
Really? They went that route, huh?
They went there all
Oh,
because
for a while now. That's issue 4. It's
Yeah,
been
it's
coming out for a
number
while.
4. It's been coming out for a while because they're also doing a book which is based, the character's older and grown up, because this is part of Archie's reaching out to the regular audience.
Archie-
saying, hi, we do other stuff. We got a gay character,
Yeah,
Kevin
but
Keller.
they still got an
we
Archie
got a
continuity
movie
that's
that's going to
still
come out at some
working, right?
point.
Yeah.
So we want to make people go, oh yeah, Archies don't suck.
Archie, if you haven't picked up an Archie in a while, and the whole line isn't like this because they still do traditional Archie comics, but if you haven't picked up an Archie comic in a while, they're probably the most progressive, and I mean that with a capital P. They're probably the most progressive publisher that's out there now. More so than DC, more so than Marvel. They have crossed all sorts of taboos, and they're talking about all sorts of issues you never would have expected Archie to talk about, not just Living Dead stuff. But like you said, Kevin Keller, gay, married, regular, ongoing character in the
Soon
Archie
to become
universe.
a superhero.
Soon to become a superhero.
Because Lena Dunham should probably.
Lena
put it
Dunham.
a little
Apparently,
bit.
Lena Dunham, she's been a huge Archie fan. They sent her a whole bunch of issues. They sent her like a box of Archie. She said she read the whole box in like 2 days.
The Married Life with Archie, or Life with Archie, the
Yeah.
magazine that looks at the married life storyline that's still going on. That's fairly adultly written. It's not adult, but I mean it's
But
very maturely written.
It's not written for kids.
It's not written for kids. I mean, kids can read it, but it's not. There's nothing terrible in it. But it's not your typical 8-page blackout Archie comic. It's about their married life.
So you have to think about this. This is usually when we talk about this company, we talk about the Nancy Silverkite being a nut, storyline going on, or allegedly a nut.
Well,
thing. But this-
allegedly,
being a nut.
there are those people who work at Archie who have had some problems with
some issues with other
Yes.
creators, and yet, they've actually said we're going to do different stuff because they're fully aware of the fact that most people go, I'm going to read Archie till I'm 6 years old, and then I'm going to walk away.
Yeah.
Well, they said, well, why don't we get some of these people to come back instead of walking away?
And like I said, if you're still looking for traditional Archie comics, they still do that too. They still do those.
Because there's always 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they make them all every day.
And that's it. We're done with Finished Arrival here. We got no more indie news. Go to the store's website. Check out all the indie news. Bo sends me. This is our 7th one. Excuse me. Bo sends me that I
He doesn't
post
have
up
enough
there.
coffee.
Bo.
Yes,
Oh, I'm gonna go right on a limb here. Boy.
Uh-oh.
Sarah.
There's a slave.
www.myalternatereality.com. Can I get back to my numbers now?
So go to the store's website. Check out all his news. Until next time. This is Comic Book Man.
And this
sorry. I'm sorry. It was a joke. Sorry.
Why are there Batman books over with the dynamite?
Because it's based on the movie, you idiot.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no sign. Oh, see ya.
So much for that apology.
So anyway, until next time, folks. Bye.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.